like I can piggyback on this next round because challenges is like a thing that we've all gone through, especially doing something new. Let's start with Zaya, because you're in a challenge right now. We both kind of are doing the same thing, but I want to focus on you. Like we're on our next step, our future step, and we're collabing with people. We're collabing with bigger business. You get me? Like, and we don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
We're like focusing now on like luck, not luck, but like our vibes are gonna go well together. Let's hope for the best. That's how it kind of feel like it's going. How is this challenge that we're going through right now, do you think is gonna affect you? Especially output and like.
I mean, for me, and I think maybe it's a good question because like we're kind of similar in that sense where we've always been very independent. So I've actually never given collaboration the importance in the past where I felt like I should have, because I was always like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. Like I don't like that's a headache if I have to like ask for something or like if I have to collaborate with someone. So I was always like me. Where in the last couple of years I've been more like, yo, exactly what all you guys were saying. Like the collaboration is like super important. It's also like in our nature, it's human nature. Like I can't just be on my computer all day doing my own shit. Like I need to be open to new ideas. Like get different perspectives.
It takes an army, bro.
It takes an army, and like you can't do everything, or at least everything you want to do, you can't do it alone. So for me, it's actually been like more of a learning experience that I'm like, yo, I don't have to rely only on myself. Maybe, and especially being in this space, is like I feel like have more backup, where it's like maybe I have an idea that maybe I'm not even gonna execute, but like, yo, this might be something dope that like you guys can do, or like I can help with, but like you guys could take it to the next level. But now it's not just sitting in my brain. It's like, I'm not just like, oh yeah, fuck, I'll do that later, because right now it's impossible.
We did a podcast together, and the reason why I'm here is because of that pod. Because I was just like, nah, I'd rather do it alone. Like, I only trust myself with whatever. And then he's like, bro, you never know how another perspective can help you even more. And that, like, I kept that in my brain till like they posted a thing and like, oh, we need an editor. And I was just like, just give me the spot.
Yeah.
Because I came in, I felt the energy.
Yeah.
You walk in here, you feel like creative energy automatic off the bat.
Yeah, feels good.
So I was like, I just went home and I was like, if they ever need something, I'm just gonna say, just hire me, bro. Like I don't care. I don't care how much it is. I'm here for the love.
No, and I think it also with timing and everything, like you said, like we always say like the vibes, just But it is a thing, and like the vibes and everything lined up with the timing of like yo, now I do have a space to like let that out when I need to, and then when I need to like just put my head down and work, I'll do that on my own. But like. I didn't know it at the time, but I was missing that, like, yo, I need to, like, I can't just be alone all the time and, like, email ideas or, like, hey, let's hop on a call. Like, I need to be in there, like, yo, what do we do this? Because it just leads to more shit. And then now you have, like, people that you can actually do things with, not just, like, how the fuck am I going to put this together myself? Like,
absolutely.
So I think for me, it's been actually refreshing, where it's, like, I'm like almost learning, like, yo, I gotta like be more collaborative. So I'm taking it as that, and like also like we were just saying, like to me it's not. I mean, it's a challenge, but it's not scary, because bro, like you were saying, I've done so much shit that like this is just like a plus for me. So it's not like. If it all goes to shit, it was still a great learning experience, and like I've gotten so much from it. It's only we just started, so like.
No, and you also created a foundation. At no point, nobody in this table starting today.
Exactly.
Like we're starting new projects, new things, but you already have your foundation.
And that's why I think
it's easier.
It's made the most sense and felt right, because it's not like, hey, let's start this thing. It's kind of like how you guys, like he was doing this, you were doing that, but the timing was just like. Yo, maybe we could do something together, because I'm doing this and you're doing that.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't work with everyone, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't, naturally, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I think something can always grow from a collaboration, but I think, and it's sometimes people don't allow others to shine in on what they're good at because of just egos and stuff. But I think the funnest part of that is what comes out of it. I think it's the best. Like you collaborate with somebody and you let the best idea win. Not the best person win.
Exactly. Yeah.
And bro, something always comes out dope.
It's at the end of the day, if you're collabing, it's not a person. It's a collab.
It is the collab.
And even if I only did this part and you did the whole table, it's
Yeah,
a collab.
exactly.
And but this thing could be the most important thing on the whole thing, the thing that
Even
people
if it's
reminded.
not.
But at the end of the day, it's the collab, and you're working on a goal together, not what Jimmy could do, what Billy could do, Jay
Exactly.
do, and say I do. No, it's a collab. It's something, and that's I tell people, let people work. Hey, if you tell me, Billy, come and make me the menu, I'm gonna give you the fucking best menu you could do, because you're asking me what I could do.
Yeah.
When people come and tell me and show up with a whole fucking menu already, I'm like, bro, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But how is that gonna be special? I'm not creating anything. You created it yourself. You're not letting me work. I'll do it, but it's not the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back on some of these ideas and how they happen. At least for me, not a single thing at Tacos has been done without a team behind it. You know, I'm definitely. I've put my face out there for TNT, you know, and I'm proud of it, and I take it, you know, as responsibly as I can. You know what I mean? I might be out on the street smoking blunts, but you know, outside of that, everything that we've done at Tacos has always required a second opinion from one of my ideas. You know what I mean? And I've also involved the people around me to have their say in what should be the next move, and I've had faith in them to put that out there together, right? To conceptualize one of those ideas that we had and essentially put everybody on the same idea, generalized idea, which is tacos needs to be fucking great. We need to put out good food. We need to, you know, provide great things, you know, and it takes an army. It takes a team.
What about you, Junior? 'Cause
My-
you come from a pretty dope collab, like, especially after I heard the pod that you did with Zaya, with Jimmy Greenup, and then collabing with people on the Heat. You get me? I know you were collabing with probably the other dancer. I don't know, Apple. I don't know what. I know you're a banana, but
Well,
The
Bernie,
orange.
Bernie, the
Bernie.
mascot. So, collab has always been something that's been like a message that I've always tried to preach, but preaching to like the silent masses in a sense, like it's been a tough time to collab here, per se. Where like I've always tried to bring a message, bring that vibe of like the best ball, the best idea. Like in golf, they play best ball. So it doesn't matter who hit the best shot, like we're all playing that shot and then moving forward and so on and so forth. So I've always like wanted to do that and felt like I haven't been able to. And it wasn't until like opportunities in the Heat, being surrounded by other creatives, other people that just were preaching ideas and wanted to make the best idea happen. But I think the biggest collaboration was definitely with Jimmy Greenup, that one at Live, with the intro by Dave Grubman, going back to that. Piecing me with someone that I felt like was also yelling to the silent masses in this sense, it was that like spark that you finally felt heard, you finally felt seen, and you finally felt like you're gonna be able to create on this like crazy frequency that you were trying to reach, but you couldn't find that one thing to unlock that. This place here is like the biggest explosion out of all of that. Cause like everything just lined up, like Zaya was saying, like in our lives, where we're at, everyone here is like a different part of like this beautiful thing that was broken, that we're all like, yo, you're that missing piece here, you're that missing piece here, you're that kintsugi reference that I made, like, it's a Japanese thing.
What's the
broken
reference?
kintsugi, broken pottery.
Oh, nice.
You put it back together with gold to show that the broken can be made more beautiful and still made whole and stuff. So
Beauty and imperfection.
So like being here, that's been like what's been like woven right now between all of us. The fact that people are just showing up and saying, fuck it, whatever. Sign me up, I'm down, because like your vibe attracts your tribe, and I feel that energy, I feel that vibe here and shit. One army, one tribe, one fam, one village, like one band, one sound. Like everyone's in that same like vibe with that. Dylan. Like we're all on that. Like
Talking about tribe and community, what school did you go to?
I went to Columbus,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I don't know where.
I feel like you were a Kendall dude for some reason. feel a little Kendall vibe.
I'm unincorporated Dade.
Okay.
Again, I've been yelling to the silent masses.
Okay.
Because I've always felt like I've been in this like random purgatory, this random place. Like,
Yeah,
I've always
you
been the
were put
black
there.
sheep of the family,
Yeah.
the black sheep of like Miami in this sense. Because where you from? I can't rep Kendall. Like, I'm by Kendall, I'm by Tamiami, I'm by Doral, I'm by Fountain Blue, I'm by Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But I went to school in Westchester. You know, I
Well,
was
us and Kendall
working in downtown.
gladly bring you into our tribe, bro. We accept you.
Yo, thank you. Thank
What
you.
area you lived in? Because I felt similar, but I just rep Kendall.
He reps Kendall, but he's not. Like, because he's like on 8th
We
Street.
found this out the other day that I'm the same in another area.
In a
It's like
different pocket.
People would ask me, and I would never know. I'm right between South Miami and West Miami by Flagler, but it's actually unincorporated. So it's not really-
And we looked this shit up, and we're
I
like,
know, I'm
we're the
unincorporated for
two
sure.
random gray things. Like everything is colorful, and this random little zigzag here, Zaya, and then me over here in the west side.
So like depending on who I would talk to, I'd be like, oh, I live in West Miami. But then if I was like, oh, you're more over there, I'm like, oh, I'm from South Miami. Like, you know, like to kind of connect. But
Yeah.
I never
Growing
really
up,
know.
I would say Tamiami because I grew up playing in Tamiami.
Yeah.
So I just say Tamiami for the most part, but 305 at the end of the day, like
305, bro.
Dade County.
And that's
That's
what
the
it
thing,
is.
though. Kendall's a thing, though. You get me? Like,
Kendall's
you're
a
from
thing.
Kendall, you rep Kendall. Like
Now-
when I
now,
moved here,
Kendall's the hood.
I went straight to Kendall.
Are we going Kendall's the hood?
It's not the hood.
like
it's our
A-Rod,
hood.
Kendall's the hood.
It's our hood.
All right.
Bro, we just say the hood. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean like it's the
Yeah,
hood.
no.
I actually saw a
You know?
podcast where a guy that's running for mayor literally called was talking about
Yeah.
Kendall. He's like, yeah, people live in the hood. I live in the hood. And I was
Shout
just
out. That's my
Yeah,
commissioner, bro.
Yeah.
In West Kendall.
No, but he's done stuff.
Huh?
No, he's doing cool
He's
shit.
super
He's
cool.
He's done stuff.
He's super cool. I like that pod too. Like, but like him saying that, I was like, oh, for sure. That's just a
It's
Kendall
just
thing
an
to say.
abbreviation for neighborhood,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like,
It's not that we're in the hood because like.
but
obviously
there
not.
is hood shit going down.
Yes.
I mean,
Let me tell you.
Especially when we were younger.
Right now it's way
Oh, yeah.
better.
bro, in those nice areas
is
when we were
better now.
younger, it was bad.
It is
It's
better.
like every pocket though that has its little.
Right now it's a lot better.
Because Kendall.
Yeah, Snapper Creek had
I'm
a police
unincorporated
route.
Miami-Dade, but I always said Kendall. I was
he
on
reps-
10th
he
Street
reps
and
Kendall.
149.
It's not
where-
Kendall.
10th Street and 149.
But I grew up in Country Walk for a little bit too. Like
Kendall.
my first 5 years were in Country Walk. I went to Arvida.
Kendall.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're in Kendall. Yeah, our Vitable. That's right.
Jay, you where at?
Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah. My family got to Kendall when I was like 7 or 8.
I love hearing that. My family got to Kendall. It's almost like, you know, like
Yeah, no,
they reach. Like,
We always in Miami.
I never
though.
said Miami. I always said like, oh yeah, I moved to Kendall when I was this
When
age.
I tell out of town people, I'm like, oh, I lived in the heart of Miami, like Miami.
Dude, there's a renaissance in Kendall. I'm not
it's-
kidding.
no,
believe it.
Huge.
Food,
Huge.
drinks,
No, everything.
Everything.
Art, like Kendall, and the thing is, that Kendall. Oh my God, Kendall has always had talent, but it went somewhere else. Like they
Yeah.
were showing their talent.
Bro.
Now they're trying to show their
and
talent in
everyone was
Kendall.
so tired too because they be saying, where do I gotta go? I live in Kendall, bro. Do you understand? Why are you sending me over here? I live in
Nah.
Kendall.
that,
like,
that whole thing stopped, I think.
Dude,
right?
we
Yeah,
should give
because
Kendall
now
like a
shit
Michelin
started coming
star,
to
you know?
Kendall.
Travel to Kendall, you know? You
Nah, I
must
feel
get in
that
your
pain
car,
all the time.
head over.
I used to like hate on it, like, bro, just come to Kendall, bro. It's not that far. But now I live in the heart of Miami. It's tough for me to go to Kendall, man.
My joke was always like, oh, I gotta stop at the Rest Plaza to get some snacks.
There's literally one right there on 120.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes it feel like that road trip because of that.
But there really is one right there. Like
Yeah, 120.
Yeah.
Our sponsor for the episode, Billy G, brought us some
Aquí.
snacks.
Aquí, pon aquí.
You guys want to grab
shit.
some?
Wait, it's one aquí. Or you want to put
Shout
it
out
somewhere
Billy
else?
G.
It's a
There's
full
a
meal.
table there.
Oh, en la mesa. Pon en la mesa ya. It's a full meal. I have
That's
to
right,
hear
we
the
want to go
whole-
golfing, bro.
Bring that today.
Actual merch that you wear.
And that's what he does. And like random stuff like the jackets, the stuff that normal companies don't do, the branding. He's done super dope things that people want to actually wear.
The raincoats were a hit. The raincoats.
To be honest, even before that, even before you went on that, like, let's make a clothing brand, the shit that you made before was still fire.
The
Thank you,
papers,
Pug.
everything. Like the papers
The-
was genius. I always tell people that's just
Oh.
fucking.
The
Hey,
taco papers?
yeah.
But there was a time before tacos where I was making one-off garments. Shout out my boy Brian. We had a thing in high school called Flat Black Fleet Clothing. It was a crazy tongue twister, but Flat Black Fleet Clothing. Holy shit, it was a sentence. FBFC was the abbreviation. But all of our homies around us and both our families wiped us out clean from our first order. And we had like, I don't know, over 1,000 tees, or it was a shitload of fucking merch. Not 1,000, it was like 500, but we got rid of everything. And we got a good little bag off of it. And Brian had made the biggest investment, so clearly, you know, paid back his investment, and then we split some money there. But that was enough money for me to eventually grab that and meet him in Atlanta. You know, I had to save some money too from serving, but there was a moment where before tacos, I was still creating, still diving into fashion. I like fashion, you know. I think sense of style, at least for me. You know, I think I have a taste within the things that I like and I like to produce, you know. So, yeah, fashion was there. Music was there, too. I remember I had speakers under my bed, like 2 12s under my bed. And, you know, we turned that shit up and it was just for sexual activities, you know what I mean? Like, we were trying to chingar while also
That's
listening to
fucking
some good
genius, by
shit,
the
you
way.
know? Like, the vibrations were real, you know? The finger work was fire.
My dog.
Good shit.
Fuck
Make
a
the
water
bed
bed.
bounce.
Feel the subwoofer.
Yeah, feel these fucking subs under you, you know? It was good. The cheeks would shake. Yeah. So it was a small earthquake.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Those good times. Bro, I think those times before tacos were just so experimental, and it definitely shaped my career later. You know, the traveling.
The DJ life of mine, I feel like that was like my training for what I'm doing now.
Heard
And
that.
It's all
made me
training, bro.
Older. It made me realize what I do and don't like, and now I really
Yeah.
know that like I didn't like DJing like how I thought I did.
Heard.
And
It
to
was
say
just
no, right?
And I learned back
You
then
know-
I was saying yes the whole time. Yeah, but now I know like
Polly, I'm a little intrigued. So, are you DJing at all anymore?
I do Sobe Seafood. That's it. Whatever events they want me to do, which is like 2 or 3 times a year, I'll do because I like working with. It's for me. It's about working with the person.
Yeah.
So with them, very easygoing. I love them.
They let you do your thing.
let me
There's
do
no
my thing.
limitation.
There's no limits at all, and it's great. They're cool people. You know, I hang out with them. Like they're family now.
Sweet.
So like whenever they call, I'll do
We're
it.
talking about Val, right? Val,
Yeah,
my friend.
Valerie.
Yeah, amazing.
She's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best. She's
She
the
showed me a
best.
lot of love through the years.
Yeah, exactly. And like for me, like she, like helped me help get my friends involved.
Shout out Val.
Shout out Val. You know, Fonzo was in it because I was like, yo, that's
Facts.
my good friend. We all somehow like got all of our friends involved. I got all the Rockwell DJs DJing the event
Yeah.
too. So like, I can only work with people like that. And unfortunately, there's like a handful of those type of people. They're the only ones that call. And they're the only ones that I wouldn't hesitate to say yeah. Like I'll just say yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm pretty retired, bro. Like it's over. I might do a set at tacos one day. Like
Oh, yeah.
things like that. I'll do. Like I'll do one here. I'm definitely
I
gonna do a
love that
set
you
here.
said
one
that
day.
because you know I gotta tease
Ese-
you. Know,
ese-
I saw him cheesing. I'm like, let me just let you know I will DJ.
Let me let him know.
The thing is that you still love DJing.
You got me.
You don't want it to be your job. You don't want it to be the only thing you do, and the headaches that come with dealing with the people for DJing.
I guess yeah. I don't like the politics and shit.
You
Yeah.
know, but there's something else for me. It's you know, Zaya, we're getting to know each other real good now too, and everyone on the table. You feel me? But Polly, for me and you, I've known you just as long as I've known Jimmy.
Yeah, I've known you for
I was a kid. I'm
over a
still a
decade.
kid. You know, I still
Yeah.
feel like a kid, but no. But I've known you so long, and for me to even get behind a controller or a board or experiment publicly, the people I'm thinking about that are watching me are the people that have been in this game for years, and to show you, not to show you, but to be able to stand by you and maybe even share that moment with you one time is something that's on my bucket list, So I want to stand there with you one day, and be able to like share that experience, because me and you've done several things together throughout the years, and it's countless. Billy, you've been a part of a lot of those as well, and mostly around food. But when it comes to different mediums, like you said, I want to explore now. Maybe that with again, it could be just one moment. you know, and it could come again in 10 years or not. But, you know, I look forward to, you know, hopefully pushing you to do that.
Nah, there's no pushing with you. You get me? Like,
Right.
you can nice shove me a little bit.
It's like,
The
Break?
food ready?
Yeah.
Let's take a little food break. Brought to you by Chef Billy G. Chef
yes,
Billy
sir.
G.
Shout out to
Shout out Chef
Catering.com.
Billy G.
Let's go.